So the market looks fantastic. It doesn't look that great. That's the idea. It doesn't look that great. So we're live on both channels. Make sure you guys hit that like button because this market, this market, man, I did not expect any of this. I mean, I don't think anybody expected this, but you could see a lot of buying opportunity. And I mean, I have money, but it's crazy. It's crazy to see the market down this much. Let's look at this. Let's go ahead and refresh this. Down another 10%. You can see Bitcoin's down to 35,000, Ethereum down to 2,300, BNB down to 3,000 or $335. You have XRP down to 63 cents, Cardano 76 cents, Dogecoin 11 cents. Shiba Inu down to 21.64. What is what is going to happen? What's going to happen with everything? It looks like, I mean, I wouldn't stress it. I wouldn't say that this is the worst thing possible because technically it looks horrible, right? When you see things that are down so much, down to $17,000 for me at least when it was at 24.5. So in the last, I don't know how many days this has been down. Even my 401k has been down because I can't withdraw that 401k just yet. I have to wait. But even my 401k is down quite a bit, and if that's down a little bit, it doesn't even have an aggressive rate, as well as my mutual funds and my index funds. Those are down slightly, not as much, but they are down. Um, Things are just not looking great for investments. However, it creates a lot of buying opportunity. Are they still going to be burning Shiba Inu coin? Is who still going to be burning Shiba Inu coin? The devs? I don't know if they're going to be burning Shiba Inu coin. I'm going to be burning it. I talked about this on Twitter, asking people, saying, hey, I did some sort of like a challenge or whatever. And basically every retweet would get 1,000 Shiba Inu that we would burn off. I got like 80 retweets. I would love to get 1,000 retweets because I would love to burn off 1,000,000. But let's just get as many retweets as possible over there. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Um, I will add the link to the chat. We'll also add the link to the Let It Burn channel. I just did post a video on the updated revenue on the Let It Burn channel, so hopefully you guys have seen that. Bigger entertainment. When did they say they were gonna burn something? Let's slow this chat down to subscribers only. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to chat. I want to slow it down just a little bit. Bought a little more Zelda, Phantom Zombie Mana. Yeah, I haven't even checked what Zelda's actually at right now, but a ton of things are down a hell of a lot. Maybe that was predicting yesterday when it said down 91%. Maybe that was predicting where it was actually going to go. Because if it does go down that far, trust me that I will find money in order to invest at those points. Right now, I could tell you that I want to invest in so many areas. Like you can look at, Harvest Finance at $81 or $82. That is insane. That is an insanely low price for Harvest Finance. And yes, I did just recently buy into it at $92 or $93. I know that it can go a lot higher than where it is. And when it does move, this moves a lot faster. So I'm still bullish around where it was and where I was holding from the beginning. It's just going to take some time. Same thing with Krill. Krill's at 64 cents. That is absolutely huge to see something, with this little bit of coins to be at 64 cents. Yeah, I'm really bullish on that. I was able to get in Doge at 10 cents and bought big on CRO. Buy the fear. Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen what CRO is actually at, but I would imagine it's at like 35 or 30. It's 36, right? I bought in recently at 39 and 41. So I bought in 400 at 41, and then I bought in another 3,500 at 39. Currently is at 36. But it's the long play for me. It's the long game for me, and I do see CRO is something that can make huge moves. But like I have money to invest. I don't want to take all that money and invest with it. I feel like I could have a really, really quick swing once we do see things to the upside because there's a lot of positions that are down quite a bit. Let's look at Zelda really quick. I do want to check out to see where the price is for Zelda. I thought I would have it in my recent searches, but I guess not. Uh, Zelda. Currently, that's at 31.77, so it is being hit as well. It's at about 3 cents, um, just about 3 cents, 3 cents flat. So it looks like a really great opportunity. I know this just had a new listing. I believe it had two new listings. One listing yesterday, one listing today, and then there was supposed to be a listing on the 25th, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I mean, low prices that you're looking at, a lot of volume that you could possibly see, it's going to be pretty big. Um, Guys, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you guys want more information like this. Also, follow me on Twitter. I did just release again a video about what the revenue for the Let It Burn channel is. I also want to go through all of the burns that I have done in the last, I guess, couple of years, or sorry, couple of months. I saw you in the AMA yesterday. Did you see the guy who asked if they could burn SHIB by driving Uber cars? I heard something about Uber. I was laughing at a lot of the responses yesterday. So I did end up towards the end. I did end up putting something in there, and just I don't know how that's even going to get to the devs. But I decided to ask a question. I wasn't going to ask a question. I asked two, basically talking about um, obviously, do they really care about SHIB burns? And looking at just a simple web chart, if we were to draw arrows as to what affects what, we would probably see more arrows towards, the SHIB affects all of the other, sister companies or projects that they have going on for them. Or, do the outside projects have a big effect on SHIB itself? So who benefits more out of the situation, really? The projects or SHIB from all of this talk about Shibarium and Shiboshis and NFTs and Shibers and all that other stuff. I picked up Ribbon Finance for 96 cents up to $1.11 now. That's amazing. It's great to be able to see that that jump and you gaining something in this horrible market that we're seeing right now. Let's see. Let me scroll down. Which three coins would you steal right now? I got Zelda, Zombie, and Volt Inu as a pleasant. Would love to buy more, but money is running low. Uh, can do $10 here and there. Yeah, I wouldn't be going with any of the lower coins at this point. When you see things down this much, you go with some of the higher market cap coins because it's a very quick swing, right? So all of the things that you can see something in, looking into maybe Krill, which is not really a higher market cap coin. That's a lower market cap coin. But if you look at some of the positions that we do have here that are sort of mainstream, I guess. I would go heavy into some of these positions, whether it's compound at $97. I would go heavy on, compound for a quick flip. I would go heavy on, I know that's not really a high market cap coin, but I would go heavy on Harvest Finance, in my opinion. Again, I don't like to sit here and say, obviously I like to say not financial advice because it's not financial advice. I want you guys to do a ton of your own research and don't just go into a position because you hear that I'm going into it or you see that I'm going into it. It's tough because you don't have the same mindset as I do. I don't want you to go into a position and then see it go up to a level, and then you're like, oh, it can go a lot higher because Matt said it can go a lot higher. But then you see my mindset and what I see, in the pullback, and I decide to pull out some of my position there. And I did something different than what was stated in the beginning, because strategies do change. I try to stick to my strategy in most cases, but strategies do change depending on what the chart looks like, depending on the different variables that take place. So make sure you guys do your own research there. OMG network below $4 at $3.42 is a huge steal for me, at least. I think that's going to be big. It's going to be more of a longer term position, maybe months rather than, weeks. But it looks good. My heart goes out to all the soldiers from all sides losing their lives in this conflict. I hate war. Yeah, most of us do. Nobody really likes war. Besides the people that are like, oh, you know what? I want, when war happens, I want to get in the markets while it's low, and all of these other people that are hoping for something to crash the market so they can buy in very low and reap the benefits throughout the next couple of years. In your opinion, your opinion is valued, not financial advice. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I'm big on Zabi Inu holding 10 billion now. That's awesome. It's really good. Yeah, but when I look into my position or my positions, I'm holding $17,827 in my Coinbase Pro account, which was previously at $24,500 probably 2 weeks ago. So in the matter of 2 weeks, it has dropped down a significant amount, right? Obviously, Harvest Finance came back quite a bit. Krill came back from a level of 95 cents down to 64 cents. You see the stock market that's falling down too. But am I concerned about it? No, I'm not concerned about it. Do I want to invest more? Yes. Do I have enough money to invest more? Not in everything, but I do have money to invest. So it just sucks because I don't want to use that money. I always like sitting it aside, you know? And to tell you what, if these markets come back even heavier, there's going to be some loaning that's going on. The way that you make money, the way that the rich make money is they borrow their money in order to make money. And I'm not saying that you have to borrow money in order to make money. You can use your own money to make something. But we're definitely going to run this thing up. All right, so we got 115 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. We have 33 likes. Run guys are bullish on it. Bullish on what? On Zombie Inu? I think they're in. I can't speak for them. I was gonna say I think they're involved in it, but I'm not 100% sure. They don't really make that known if they're involved in it. That's where I try to be different with everybody. Is I'm involved in some things, and I just like to make sure that people know that I'm involved in it, or I do have a larger stake in the position. This could have been avoided. All Biden had to say was Ukraine won't join NATO. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really getting into political stuff. It could have, but I'm not really getting into political stuff. Borrowing is something I'd like to learn more about. Seems too scary for me. It is scary, especially if you don't have discipline, because sometimes when you borrow, if you have strong conviction on what's going to happen with that position, with it increasing, let's say I really feel as though Compound and Harvest Finance are going to make a huge move. If I wanted to take $30,000 and invest it into there for a quick flip, right? You have a certain amount that you want to lose. It's just like trading with margin, You borrow whatever you can borrow, and if you don't end up winning on the deal, you got to make sure you accept the loss when you do hit that loss. If you don't hit the loss, then you can continue to run with it, but make sure you accept the maximum amount that you want to lose. So say if you borrow $30,000, right? The maximum amount that you want to lose is maybe $4,000. If you lose $4,000, you're getting out. If you double your money, then you take the initial investment and you leave the rest that's actually in there, and you could literally run off of all profit if you wanted to, and then give the money back if you wanted to there. Or you can let it run as you see more growth where it can 5x or 10x or whatever. But it has to be something where it's a quick move, because if you have to pay any type of interest rate on it, that's where it ends up getting difficult. So you have to be disciplined when you borrow the money, because if you're not, you have to understand that within that month, you need to make that move. You can't let it go over a month, because then you're going to pay interest on the money that you have. And then, if you're losing, you just you accept the loss before the month end, and then you just go on about your day, so you don't have to pay the interest. I understand that it shows a possible sign of recovery after the month, but you need to stay with your play there. Be disciplined. Being disciplined is very key in trading. Swing trading, day trading, or long-term investing. It's very key. You have to be disciplined. Is the market going down when the stock market opens? Wait, is it still going down when the stock market opens? I I would imagine that the stock market is going to go down more. It looks like SOS is down another 18%, down to 61 cents. Zama is down another 8%, down to 30 cents. You could see AMC that's down 8%, down to $14.45. I might go heavy on AMC. That might be what I'm looking to do. GME is down another 5%, down to, or 6%, down to 108. Tesla's down to 764. It's down to the 15 moving average. And I would hate to see this get down to the level of the 200 EMA, which I don't know if it will end up happening. I just don't know how the stock market will be affected. Is this the first day that we're going to see, or is this something where it's going to continue to fall, right? Maybe Meet Kevin was right. Right? I don't know how much he put back into the stock market. I don't know how much he put back into the crypto market. I don't know how much he put back into investing in general, because I know he had like $20 million, which, taking all that out and, level heading yourself, especially when you have margin and all that other stuff, is good to do. But maybe he was right, right? I don't know. Thank you for becoming a member, Roger. Remember, all revenue towards membership revenue, chat revenue, um, ad revenue, everything goes towards burning off Shiba Inu on the Let It Burn channel. So if you guys support Shiba Inu, go over to the Let It Burn channel and be a part of that. I think the link is in the description. It's not in the description. Why is it never in the description? Oh, it's because Streamlabs has its own way of updating. That's stupid. That's dumb. Here's the burn stream. Burn channel stream. Also, I now have to take Emmy back to the vet because she chewed out her stitches. So I don't even know how she was able to do that with the cone on her head. I guess they need to give her like a huge satellite cone. I don't know. I really don't know, because I'm down here and she's right there, and like I can, like I can't see her doing it all the time. Like she has to stay in her crate. So while we're sleeping, she may chew it off. And I didn't even know she can reach it. Like she has a cone on her head. How can she reach it? Which pisses me off, because now we have to pay more money to get these stitches put back in, which is probably like another $300 or something. Which I don't know if it's my fault or if it's their fault, because how could how could she possibly do that? But whatever. I was expecting war will have an impact. I knew war would have an impact as well. I didn't think that we would see anything lower, because we saw like the more kind of buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing, or sell the rumor, buy the news type of thing. That's what I thought we would see. I didn't think we would see more of a decrease in the markets, because things are decreasing a hell of a lot. SOS down 17%. That is a huge drop for SOS. I mean, pretty much all of the investment that I had in there is like gone. That's like I'm left with like 20% of the investment there. I mean, I'm playing it out for the long term, so it's not something that I expected to play out for the short term, but it wasn't a just a day trade in my opinion. It was more of a longer term swing trade. And if I'm holding it for more than a year, then that's good. Whatever gains I get, it will be a 20%, um, and that would be good. So just use staples. Can't she chew those? I don't even think that's a real thing. Because right now it's not bleeding, actively bleeding or anything, so it looks like the wound is like kind of closed. It's been a day and a half, and it looks like it's kind of closed, but it's still open. So I don't know. So it looks like the only thing that's not bleeding is Emmy's leg. Everything else, the stock market, the crypto market, the markets market is bleeding. Hopefully, we could see a recovery though. Like if we could see a recovery today, even though things are down by a hell of a lot, like Loop brings down 21%. It's down to 65 cents. That is huge. I'm going to stick with what I have there, but that is huge. Shiba Inu, the 33 million that I bought yesterday, I could have bought so much more if I would have just waited one day for the burn. So now we're burning off 25 million when I could have basically, if I go into here and take the same $700. So let's go into SHIB and add what, $700 of USD. That would have gotten me 32 million that I would have burned off instead of 25.5. An extra 7 million coins that I would have been able to burn off if I just waited one more day. And remember what I said. I didn't expect, like, I don't expect us to lose a zero on Shiba Inu coin or gain a zero on Shiba Inu coin. But if we do, that creates obviously a huge buying opportunity for everybody. Thank you for that super sticker, the $10 super sticker. I appreciate that so much. What the fuck is the market right now? I know it. Which coin is zombie? I think it's Xenu or something. Weeble just listed CRO coin. Did they? Is it still CRO? Like I don't see anything. Crypto.com. Oh, they wow. I'll add this to my watch list. Crypto watch list. That's good. I like that. I like that view. I like the obvious. The obviously I like the Weeble view a lot better than everything that's there. So I'm very bullish on CRO coin. We all know that. That's good to know. That is really really good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Um, got into IMPP late January. Had to average down last week, but it's paying off. Oh, so it's making moves right now as everything else is dipping. I mean, puts would have been perfect. Puts would have been perfect on a lot of these positions. Um, this is prime time to buy. Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say like I can say right now that I think it's a great time to buy. Do I think it's the best time to buy? I mean, you never know. Things are coming back heavy, right? It looks like SOS is starting to see a little bit of a pushback. Seeing it up or down 16% instead of 18%. ZOM is still moving the opposite direction. Seeing that around 9% down. Sens is down 14% down. BBIG is down 11%. AMC is down 9%. GME is down 6%. The SPY is down 2.5%. Coming back to the 200 EMA over the month. Oh, I don't want a new order. Did I just open a new order? Hopefully I didn't. No, there's no way I did. There's no way I did. I'm locked, so there's no way that I did. The VIX, the volatility is 7%. Jesus. Disney is down another 4.5%. This is looking like a true bloodbath. A true bloodbath. I mean, it's looking crazy. Um, to hustle, to muscle, really? I'll be checking that out too. Um, wait, another. Is somebody talking about another Fast and the Furious or something? Why buy more AMC when low volume causes um, a margin call? Why buy more AMC when low volume causes a margin call? Why would I buy more AMC? Obviously, it has a lot of upside to it. I'm not sure what you're saying by that, but it has a lot of upside. Buyer's market, baby. I love it. I mean, they say it's a seller's market. You're welcome to Hong Kong streets. Uh, let's CRO. What do you think about Algorand? I like Algorand. I don't know what price Algorand's at, but I think it's a steal, whatever price it's at, because I know it's below $1. Let me bring it up here and let me look up Algo. Yeah, currently Algorand is at 71 cents, which is definitely a steal. 5% that you can gain either over here or you can gain it on crypto.com's website. Um, so yeah, I like Algorand. I like what they have to offer. I like their stakeability. I like their hold time and the growth that we can see in this position. Well over $10 billion market cap, well over it. So seeing it at least double, probably triple up to the level of $3 like it was before. And once we start seeing a bull run in the crypto market, I'm telling you, everybody is going to gain a ton of uh of money here. Because look at this. Look at the prices on these positions that I hold, right? Not saying they're bad positions. Like Shiba Inu's down from what it shows here, 25%. And this is over whatever time period Coinbase Pro works on, not just Coinbase. But you can see here, Harvest Finance 18%, 12% for Krill, 21% for OMG, 26% for Gitcoin. Gitcoin looks amazing. I might have to buy Gitcoin because that moves very quick. Yeah, I might have to buy like maybe like $5,000 worth. Or sorry, yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy $5,000. Because if I buy another 100, that'll be $500. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. I just wish that my bank account was hooked up or connected um to Coinbase Pro, but my other bank account is blacklisted. Eventually, we'll get that figured out. Me, Kevin was selling based on inflation, not this. Yeah, I mean, he was right in a sense that it was going to come back, and it did come back not just based on inflation, but also based on a lot of other things. I think he was mentioning something about the Ukraine situation then, but it was mainly geared towards inflation. You're right. Are you bearish on the short term? Am I bearish on the short term? Define short term. Like weeks or a couple of days, or what's your definition of short term? Because if it's the real definition of short term, less than a year, no, I'm very bullish on that. If it's by the month, I still am bullish. If it's by the day, I mean, you have to be bearish because it's a little more bearish. Now, will I buy? That's a different story. Yes, I will buy. Guys, if you could, we have 212 people here. If you could hit the like button and get this up to 150 likes, that would be amazing. Also on the Let It Burn channel, we have about 57 likes, so feel free to hit that like button. Yeah, Dustin, I'm gonna have to hide your comment, but I know what you mean. I don't want to deal with any type of political stuff, but sure. Um, I think you wait. I think if you any popular crypto, you will be up within a month. I think yes, that's the key words right there. It's crazy to see Harvest Finance down to $81. I mean, I'm super bullish on Harvest Finance, and that can hit like huge numbers. Uh, do I want to buy another $1,500 worth? Fuck it. Go on Coinbase. Because the only thing that's hooked up to my account in any way is Coinbase. So I'm gonna basically take this. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. There's so many buying opportunities though, but I want a quick flip. So for me, this is something that I don't suggest that you guys do. You don't have to go and do this right now. You don't have to go and buy anything. Don't take what I'm doing right now as financial advice. I am buying what I feel is going to be a big move in the coming, not only just weeks. So it's probably going to be maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, but a month or so. So I'm going to buy some right now, and it's not meant for you guys to buy as well. So I'll go with that. Just to let you know. Let's see. That will get me easily another 15. And it's not that bad of a fee. So I'm basically going to take another, I'm going to probably pull out 30 somewhere around $200 as this does make a move. So that's in the next couple of weeks or so. There we go. You deposit this. And this is just me. Again, you guys don't have to do anything that I'm doing. I want to make sure I explain that it's not about me pushing what I'm doing on you guys. Like that's not. I'm just giving you guys information on what I'm buying, and we can go from there. But I had to buy more Harvest Finance. I mean, it's at 81 for me. I mean, there's so many opportunities, man. There's Krill at 64 cents. It just hurts me not to buy some. It really does. It hurts me not to buy some. OMG Network at $3.40. Gitcoin, that was previously at $29, almost $30, $29, and it's currently at $5. It shows so much potential up to that level. It held at a level of $15. So from here, you can see it easily triple, if not quadruple to 20, and then even whatever 5x is up to $25 and then almost to $30. It's insane to see that much growth potential in a position. It's just I wish I had so much more money, but I don't want to split all of that money into different areas. I want to keep that money in like one area so that I can easily like just pull it out. I don't want to have to track it and say this is what I loaned here, or I took this loan here and put it in all of these areas as a form of 10 shares, 5 shares, 12 shares, whatever, or 12 coins. But this is insane. Absolutely insane. Just watching all the chaos is just insane. Matt is getting hype. Less buys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I wish I would have simply stuck to one coin and not spread my money out so thin. Yeah, I mean, so I always struggle with that. And I tell people all the time, you need to have a minimum amount that you want to spend on a cryptocurrency. Because what people will do is they will do what was here. Now, I spent $300 on most of these things. Anything that did come back under $300 or that is crypto dust, right? Those don't matter because I tried to transfer those. But when it comes to like Ren, I spent, I think it was $300 on that. Uh, I'm not 100%. Oh, I think that was just $100. So typically I like to spend $300. Dogecoin, I spent a lot more money on that. It was around 50 cents when I initially bought here. Or I guess when I first bought Dogecoin, it was at like 4 cents. But as I did buy on Coinbase rather than Robinhood and Webull, um, I bought at like 50 cents, 45, 25 cents. So I held about I think it was 400 in here. And now it's down to 87, say $87 at 11-cent value per coin. Quant, obviously, I bought in a lot more. It was at 150 when I bought in. And I bought two. I had $300 worth, and it's now down to 97 cents, which I think is this is a strong play to easily push up to 150. So if you're looking for a $50 gain, Quant is definitely one of those per coin. Ethereum Classic, obviously my first buy, I bought in at $130. And then my other buys, I bought in at like $30. So it was really low for all of it. I bought one at $130, and then I bought all of the rest of the coins at like $30. So my cost basis should be really, really low, but it's not this low. $23 worth? No. ACH, I think that's a great buy where it's at 4 cents. Cardano at 76 cents. I mean, that's huge. Anchor at 5 cents. That was recently at 20 cents. So this, I think Anchor is definitely a good buy. I'm probably going to move into that a little bit more heavy and buy maybe another 10,000. Yeah, because I get $1,000. If I have $1,000 where it's at right now, I think that can push up to 20 again and be worth $4,000. And I'll take my initial investment, which was around $1,000 anyways, because it's down from, oh no, it wasn't, it was like $600 where I invested because it was 6 cents. Suku, that's down to 22 cents. Everything's just so great. Everything's just so great. Am I the only one thinking this way? Don't waste all your eggs. Don't think this dip is done. Yeah, I would agree with you. I think the dip can continue, but seeing it at this opportunity, I just had to. I didn't go all in, even though I probably will say that I went all in because that was all the money that I could spend today. Because the card only allows me to spend 1,500, and I basically just spent that. So I kind of will say I just went all in again on FarmCoin. It's just a phrase for YouTube, and it pushes it a lot. Um, if you were to go all in on one coin, which would you pick? Ren, Doge, Bat, Ren, Doge, or Bat? Um, so I'd probably go with Ren. The reason why I'd go with Ren, right? Let's look at Ren. I understand that Dogecoin has it has a lot of potential to run quite a bit. So it can go up to a level, let's say, of I think 40 cents to 50 cents is probably going to be somewhere around the high to where people accept maybe some of their losses and accept more gains as they did average down. So I think 40 to 50 cents is going to be a hard stop. 25 cents is going to be a hard stop as well, but I think we are going to see it run a little bit. First, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate that. But I think Ren, because if you're looking at the overall supply, 100% of the supply is out there. There's no dilution, no adding to the position. There's going to be nothing with that there. What you can see here is that where it's at, $2 or $249 million market cap. This shows so much potential for where this can actually go because it went up to previous highs of 180, but I would probably settle somewhere around 120 and currently around 25 cents. You can look for a 5x return there. Now with Dogecoin, you can definitely see a 5x return, but it gets diluted by the years that it goes on because of the fact that you have circulating supply or supply that's added every day, right? It's supply that's added every year, 5.2 billion that's added every year. When it comes to BAT, when it comes to a basic attention token, right, this probably has a little bit more potential as well because you're looking at 100% of the supply out there. But the issue that you're seeing here is it's already at a close to $1 billion market cap. Now, if we look at the price that it did get to, 180 of a high, I would probably settle somewhere around previous highs and previous points that it did get to. So I would probably settle around here or somewhere around here. So 120 as well. So you're only looking at a 3x return. If I was to put my money on something and on those three positions, on one of those three positions, again, this is not financial advice. I hope you don't take this and just say, Matt's right. I'm getting into this and I'm going to take all of his advice, because it's not advice. It's my opinion, right? Um, I would probably go with Ren over any of those three, and then basic attention token, and then Doge. I think Doge, um, you know, is great, and you could see something pretty quick with Doge, but it really all depends what you're looking to get out of it. So I think a faster move with Dogecoin, um, but a longer term move and a more consistent move with Ren and basic attention token, in my opinion. So currently we have 231 people over on the Matthew Perry channel. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. Anybody that sends super chats, I really appreciate it. We are at 127 likes. Feel free to hit that like button. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter. Feel free to follow me on that platform, because I'm putting out a lot of stuff when it comes to cryptocurrency, especially Shiba Inu. I recently put out a post here, or a tweet, basically asking people, hey, every retweet is 1,000 SHIB that we're going to be burning off. Feel free to go over there and like that, because I would like this to get to 1,000, 1,000 retweets, because I want to burn 1,000,000. And yeah, just feel free to go over there and retweet that, or just follow me and do whatever you want to do. But it was funny. Somebody said something about Chief Burn Officer, and I just labeled myself as the Chief Burn Officer, uh, just because I think it's funny. I do have an MBA. I could put MBA at the end of everything, but I don't feel like doing that. And I have certifications, but I don't want to do that as well. So I'd rather go with Chief Burn Officer. That's just a great title. I like it. I like it way better. Cash out all your portfolio and then buy the dip. The depth of the dip is when. Who knows? But we're gonna bleed bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, can you do SHIB giveaways? So yeah, I'll definitely do SHIB giveaways. I've already done one of those, giving away 2 million SHIB, which one person didn't reach out to me. I have to get back to him. If he doesn't reach out to me, or I reached out to him, and if he doesn't reach out to me or reach back to me or respond back to me, I'm gonna have to give it to someone else. So we're giving out basically 1 million SHIB and do giveaways there. So like recently, I did just do a giveaway somewhere. Um, I don't know where it is. Yeah, I just gave away 2 million SHIB. Should I do more giveaways? 9 people retweeted it. We had a couple of likes. A lot of people that said yes. Some people that said they just want it put back into the burn. Understand this, right? Take any free SHIB that you can obviously get, because yes, we do want to burn off Shiba Inu, but I think it creates a huge impact when people can, when more wallets have Shiba Inu. So if you don't have Shiba Inu, well, we can get you Shiba Inu, and more people that hold it, more people that support it, the better it is, right? Let me see. Can you look at QuickSwap and tell me if it's a good position, considering it's $140 and previously was 1,600. That's not really a good sign, but then again, the market is pulling back quite a bit. So let's look at QuickSwap. I think I've looked at this before. It's currently at 144, down 19% today. If we look at all history, we do see a little bit of peaks and valleys as of late. If we look at from basically 2021, you're looking at April of 2021, things started to pull back, which there's a lot of positions to where July it started to really pull back for a ton. So that doesn't really tell you too much. This does show a little bit of promise. The only thing is that the movement right now, the way that it is creating a lower high and lower low. It did resist hard away from this point. So if I was to put any money in here, it would be only to get back to $300 or maybe 250. So going from 150 to 250, that would be my level of where I would get to, because right now, yes, you can see possibly long-term position or long-term growth, But the issue is that it resisted hard away from this point. I mean, hard. Like it got up to that point and resisted hard, which it could be just to the point to where everything fell back at the end of the year towards the beginning of this year. So I understand what you'd be getting at here. If I look at the circulating supply is very low. The only issue that I have is that 33% of the supply is out there. So you still have 70% or 60, I can't do math, 67% of the supply that's actually out there, and that's a lot of the supply that's still out there. You are looking at a $46.9 million market cap. So if you wanted to go based on history, it has gotten to a $250 million market cap. You can expect this to possibly reach 1 billion at one point, but right now, I would say it looks like could be sort of the best time to invest if you were going to invest something long term. Long term, you can easily push up to a high level to where it was. It looks like they added on more coins here because the market cap was higher, even though the price was lower. So they had less coins here. They added on more coins as the price was higher. You can see that it's probably not going to get back to this point. I would say, if anything, it's going to get back to this point of $600. And that's because less um, less supply or more supply is actually out there than it was back here. This had less supply, and that's why you saw it rise up, and then more supply was added. You can see that decrease down to here. It increased over here. Probably more supply was added, plus you saw the it pull back a little bit. So it's definitely at its lowest point, and you could find movement. It's just I don't know how much they added from here to here. So if we can probably get a judgment or get an understanding, it looks like these 2 points right here on November the 2nd, and let's see, where is this? Um, December the 27th. November the 2nd and December the 27th. So yeah, I think when you look at this, it looks like they still have the same amount, or they had the same amount at these points, because you're looking at the same market cap when they were at the same price. So that's a good sign, as you do see that. If you look at this and this lines up with the way the price is moving, they didn't add any more coins since then, but I don't know how much they added since here. So you kind of just want to do that judgment. So right now, I can say that it looks like it's a decent buy for the long term. Hopefully that's a great explanation. Hopefully I broke it down well enough for you. But that's my opinion. Thank you for that super chat over on the Let It Burn channel. We got 90 people viewing on the Let It Burn channel. We are burning off Shiba Inu with all of the profits from this channel. So if you are watching here and you haven't seen me before, you haven't seen any of my channels, we are burning off Shiba Inu with this channel. All the revenue goes towards it. The last video that I posted was basically to break down how much revenue we've built on this channel and how much we'll be burning for Shiba. And I do want to make one where we have the number of members and just create a bunch of videos so that we have more and more people that come and subscribe to the channel. But I don't want to put all of my stock into that, because obviously my main source of income is YouTube. Especially since investing is falling back, I'm not really seeing any type of swing trade revenue that I normally would, or swing trade income. I am seeing a lot of income on the side of, what is it called? APY, or staking. There we go. I don't know why. Don't know why I couldn't think of it. But yeah, I am seeing a little bit there. But I can tell you my account on crypto.com is down, quite a bit. I'm looking at AMC, GME, Roblox, Snap, Lucid. There's so many positions. Ethereum and ADA, perhaps. Yeah, I think there's so many positions that give you so much opportunity. I mean, it's just huge. We need to have a world global peace and a super cycle altcoin season, since they haven't had one yet, folks. Yeah, I think understand that altcoin season, it should have been here after the Bitcoin and Ethereum boom up to like higher highs and all-time highs, but we didn't see altcoins move. We saw all of this negativity, all of this controversy, all of the government problems that happened right around when altcoin season should have been, in my opinion. I only want to own real shares. Yeah, I guess that's true. Um, can you take a look at Sinu? I think I've looked at Sinu before for some reason. Spook Inu. So I looked at it before. It's currently up 7,128%. That's pretty good. But you're going to see that in positions like this. It looks like a lot of people got into it. The volume is not that high. Are they diluting the position? What are they doing with this? The last day, it's up a significant amount. Nope. I can't get behind it. I won't even look into anything else. I can't do that. That's way too much of an increase. It's just not that's definitely not sustainable. I don't know what's going on there, but it doesn't look great. It's a glitch, I think. Fake pump. Yeah, I wouldn't guys, I wouldn't go into that. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look legit to me. I won't look any further. In my opinion, Dogecoin Mars is the next Shiba Inu partners with Methuselah Foundation. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I have Dogecoin Mars. I don't have a lot, but you know, I'll leave it at that. I don't think it is. Yeah, crazy percentage gain over the last day, not just the last 90 days. Right? This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous move. Don't buy it. It's a scam. Still on top of high fees when selling. There you go. Someone else said it for me. I didn't want to. I didn't want to refresh. Let's see where things are at. See if this has made a move yet. So again, I did put more money into here. I'm probably gonna take 30 coins at a level of $250, which means um, I'll easily be able to get 200 or $230. Let's say if it's 200, every 10 coins, will be $2,000. So basically gaining I'll have $6,000 off of a $3,000 investment. So that's what I'm going to go off of. And that's the main move that I'm going to make. And then also I have compound that I have 10 in that I want to move basically um, 45 $4,500. Thank you, Matt. It looks crazy. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Don't forget to smash the like button. Yes, everybody hit the like button. We're over 150 likes, so I appreciate that a lot. SHIB has very strong support at 0.000008. So adding another zero to 0.00012. Yeah, I didn't believe, and I don't know what it's at right now because I haven't refreshed it. I didn't believe that it would find a way to come back to or break below 2,000, and I don't know if it is below 2,000. If it is, that's great. Um, so it doesn't look like it is. It is down 17%, but I think it has strong support around that 2,000 level, and even at like 1,900 or so. So it finds a way to push back up, well above where we do see this at, but we are seeing it at extreme lows, which means that right now would be a great time to be bullish on it. And maybe I should be. I don't know how much I have in uh, my other bank account. I don't think a lot. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot in my other bank account because it's not linked to any income sources. Well, it's linked to one, Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, if you guys want to go and follow me on Patreon, feel free to do that. It does help out with everything. Obviously, I try and give out a lot of information on there, and we have a lot of videos on there, a ton of content on there, and I sparingly give out more information. And right now, I think today I have a one-on-one call, which I don't know if I'll have to reschedule. So, Matt Gray, if you're listening right now, I might have to reschedule because I have to take Emmy in to get restitched and all that stuff this morning. So yeah. That definitely has to happen. Um, hmm. I think I could buy like $200 more of it. How much would $200 give me? Would it give me another uh $200 would probably give me what, another couple million? It would give me another 10 million. Hmm. Let me check my crypto.com because if I can do that, that would be great. I just want to keep buying stuff, you know? Like I the only one that wants to keep buying stuff? I feel like I feel like right now is the best opportunity to buy. Wow, AMC 11%. This market is whack. That's true. Wait until the first of the month for Patreon. Uh, you really don't have to because you don't get charged for anything until the first of the month, from what I understand. It comes out as a $0 charge until the first of the month. Wow, my my Coinbase Pro account. I'm glad, or not Coinbase Pro. My Crypto.com account. I'm glad that they show you gains and losses because right now my account is down by $1,548 today. My crypto wallet, my regular crypto wallet, is down by 19%, which holds apparently Ethereum for some reason, but it does hold Kronos, and it holds Shiba Inu, all of the ones that I'm gaining interest from. So currently at around 40 cents or so, or less than that. It's crazy. Crypto earn. Let's see if I'm still holding over $4,000 worth of Shiba, or sorry, of CRO. It looks like I'm not holding $4,000 worth of worth of CRO. And I'm now holding 4,200 $4,249 worth of Shiba Inu. So that went from 6,600 down to 4,200 in the past like 2 weeks. Um, and CRO went from holding 4,200 or so to now holding 3,000 3,900. So that's crazy. Could you give me two coins that have potential of a quick flip? See, I want to, but I feel like you're gonna use that and go with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have people just take what I'm saying as advice and just go and do it. You know, I don't want to be sued. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Like you don't have uh the same mindset as me. I can look at these positions and tell you throughout the whole day that I literally just put $1,300 into farm right now. Um, and I'm looking for a quicker flip in the next possibly 2 weeks, I would say. Um, I'm not looking for anything more than that, but possibly 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm buying any more. I want to buy more, but I don't know if I'm buying any more. I mean, I have, uh, should I do it? I mean, I can turn so much money into so much more money if I just do it that way. But like, I don't want to invest. I don't want to go into the stock market right now because I feel like there's more opportunity in crypto. Um, but the stock market as well. There's so many opportunities. Right? I can get my AMC position back up to 1,000 from what it was at way before, way back when, because it's down 11%, down to $13.97. $13.97. If you don't see a buying frenzy at these levels, I mean, last month I talked about the fact that I thought we would see February run. This is before, obviously, seeing a ton about the Ukraine situation, war, potential war, all of that stuff. So thinking that we would see a reaction off of inflation and then see a pump from the 200 EMA of at least where AMC is, and see that jump up to previous levels, looking at 25, $30. I think we will eventually see that after all of the market reacts how it wants to react. But I'm a shopaholic when it comes to crypto. I'm the same way. If crypto is a hedge against inflation, why is the whole market always dropping simultaneously? Well, the funny thing is when you think about, I said is twice. I hate when I have to do that. The next sentence starts with is. You say is. The funny thing is, but you can say the funny thing is that um, companies or institutions, they have a stranglehold on all investments, and they want to continue to have a stranglehold on all investments. So this is why institutions invest in, the stock market, right? Obviously, they have their own companies that they hold stock for, right? Because it's their company. But then they also invest in other companies' successes as well, and just basically gaining. Everybody is gaining off of another. But then the overreaction that they can have by taking 1% out of their portfolio, which could be $10 million, could completely drive a stock down, especially one that maybe isn't heavily invested in, right? So they will basically buy all of these positions in the stock market. However, this is starting to trickle over to the crypto market, where more companies are investing more into crypto. There are a ton of articles to where companies are putting more and more money into crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, anything, because they see the potential gains and they want to control those potential gains to make sure that we don't make as much as we do. Right? There's so many people that made so much money out of crypto from the beginning, and even looking into it at 2021, 2020, 2021, all of that stuff. And now you're seeing it just trickle over from the stock market over to the crypto market, to where they're starting to influence how things are running. And that's why you can see the reaction. Crypto shouldn't be correlated with all of this stuff. In my opinion, it shouldn't be correlated with that stuff, but it is, because institutions are overreacting with their investments, and they're showing how it's not only the stock market that they control a lot of the funds of, it's also the crypto market. And it's stupid, it's dumb, but they have the money to do so. Who are we to tell them, not to buy into something? But there needs to be, I don't know what we can do about that. What's your best gain in the stock market? That's a good question. I typically don't go by largest gains, because I'm usually day trading. But the largest gain that I've had as of late was obviously AMC. That was the biggest gain that I could possibly get. Before that, it was like $2,000. So I usually don't go by the biggest gain. I try and get biggest gain per day was about $2,000, because I've never done swing trading as much as I've done now. So I'll answer that by saying $2,000, but then AMC was a larger gain where I took $14,000, and I still have 908 shares, where I took my money at way back when. So I took my initial investment, then I put a little bit more money back into it. But I had 908 shares, or I have 908 shares right now, and I gained $14,000. I think it was 14 or 16. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I have to pay taxes on it. It was short term, so that's the biggest gain. Let's go with $2,000 and 14 for AMC. Then what we can look at is all of the other day gains that I've had. The other largest day gain that I did have was with Tesla, and I just made like $700 with that. But typically I'm going for $100 a day or $200 a day when I'm day trading. That's pretty much it. And I haven't swing traded as much as I've done this past year or so, and it hasn't been going well because the crypto market is pulling back. The most money that I've made in the crypto market, I've made $5,600 on FarmCoin, and I've also made well, I've made more than that. It was up to $15,000, but I took $5,600 on FarmCoin. I also made $3,900 on Gitcoin, and then kept 100 in there, reinvested some of the money, about $1,000 worth, to get me another, or $1,400 worth, to get me another 200 coins so that I can see that run as well. So just to give you some points there. Yeah, they also short crypto. I know that Kraken allows it. So yeah, I would agree with that too. I mean, they do malicious things. They have malicious intent all the time. They don't want us normal people to get any type of gains in the stock market or crypto market or investments. If we make money from investing, understand how that destroys the economy if everybody starts working from home, right? If everybody starts working for themselves, there's nobody to work the jobs that they need to work these jobs, right? If you're looking at a person that, I mean, they're trying to use AI for a lot of these jobs, whether it's Amazon or even, clerical work, right? But you need people to work these jobs for these big companies, or else you have to start paying them a lot more. So if everybody decided to work for themselves and, build a business around investing and all of that stuff, it could be huge for you, but then for the companies, it obviously looks really, really bad because now they have to pay employees more, which is usually the largest cost for a company. But a lot of times, companies like Amazon and maybe even Microsoft or Tesla or whoever don't really pay them the most because they have so many employees that it's a huge cost, but the amount that they make, it's like pennies compared to that. But for a normal small business, usually the salary is the largest cost that they would have, the largest expense. Um, I'm timing you out so you can reflect on why you would be wait, why you would be a SHIB burn channel if you hate SHIB. Yeah, apparently you're subscribed to a SHIB burn channel. Yeah, why would you be subscribed over here? Because it's subscribers only. Am I right? Yeah, it's subscribers only. So you have to be subscribed to say that you hate SHIB. Good morning, SHIB community. What a day we are having. Yes, what a day we are having. It looks fantastic, fantabulous, right? Um, and people may be right that it may continue to come back. You might see things continue to fall during the day, and maybe we'll see a little bit of a recovery because things have dropped quite a bit. Uh, so I expect to see a little bit of a recovery. If we don't, then oh well, we won't see a recovery. That's fine. But I'm looking for some big moves. I want to buy more, but we'll have to take it one step at a time, 1 minute at a time, and see what I can do right now in this down market because there's a lot of buying opportunities, and I could literally say everything's a buying opportunity here. So the current crypto market is down to $1.58 trillion market cap. It's down 10% today. Hopefully this is right and it's not saying that it was down 91% like it did yesterday. But you can see Bitcoin is down 10% over the last 24 hours. Over the last 7 days, it's down 18%. Ethereum down 13%, down 22 in the last 7 days, which is absolutely huge. Someone send another super chat? Please talk about baby Dogecoin. I put 50 bucks in and made $600 and sold very happy. When did you put 50 bucks in? That's the idea. Because baby Doge, again, I'm kind of getting sidetracked because I was gonna go through a full update, but body baby baby Dogecoin. So I put $20 in there, and I'll tell you what. Right now, obviously things are coming back quite hard on some of these, lower market cap positions. You're looking at 18 percent down. I don't know what the total circulating supply is because it's not showing me over here, but you're looking at quadrillion coins, 420 quadrillion coins, which I believe you do have some that's burned off, if I'm not mistaken. Now I don't know the full idea as to um, where this is going to get burn wise, right? Because you have 42% that's in the Burn wallet, which is similar to Dogecoin, or sorry, Shiba Inu. You have 2,379 people that are invested into it. You have some that's in the contract address. You can buy it on different platforms. 56% is in this contract address. You do have a single address. There's not really many addresses that hold a decent percentage. There's one main address that holds a decent amount, which is like 50, what is that? That's million, billion, trillion, 50 trillion that that person is holding, which sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's not even 1% of the position. It's not even a tenth of 1% of the position. It's literally 0.01% of the position. So I don't know the idea as to what's going to go on with this position, if they're going to see more burn rates as time goes on. This is why I have $20 that's into it, because $20 could be worth so much more. Right now I hold like 5.1 billion, which is really a really low amount, but it could be something, right? You never know. You never know. And right now, I think is the time to basically make one of those, like, and I have a lot of those positions. One of those moves to where you just buy a position with like $10 and just see what it can be in the next 5 years. But I don't know how you made $600 with Baby Doge, because I've been holding it for a little bit and I haven't made, like, I haven't increased my money. I've only decreased the money. So I'll leave it at that. But I do appreciate your super chat. I also appreciate that super sticker. Thank you for sending that, yo or yo. Every retweet, Matt burns 1,000 SHIB. Yes. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I do send out quite a bit of tweets. Every retweet that we have over here, I burn 1,000. So I'm looking to get, if you guys can get it to 10,000 retweets, maybe I should do that every day. Maybe I can burn Shiba Inu every single day. If you guys can get me to 1,000 retweets, or we can do it, if it ends up getting too much, we could do it once per week. But just follow me, and let's retweet some things. So we got some retweets here as well. So that's like, we can combine that together. Let's say 140, almost 140. Yeah. So let's look back at the market, guys. Where did you purchase Baby Doge? I purchased it on Gate.io. So if you go on Gate.io, I got to pull up the platform. I want to see what PiCoin is at anyways, because I know PiCoin has to have decreased. Everything decreased. So yeah, that account is down by, well, it says $75, but it's a lot more than that. So this account here, let's go over here, and we're going to see that PiCoin is now down to $1,000. What's the price of PiCoin right now? Really quick. Because it doesn't really show me there. It kind of shows me just zeros. It's down to 0.005. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Would I want to buy more? If I bought more right now, how much would that get me? Like if I literally went over to spot trading, give me a second. I know it wouldn't get me a crazy amount. Are you still optimistic with Kronos and Gala? Kronos, yes. Gala, I mean, probably a little bit less, but yes. I don't like the fact that they have a higher market cap, a way higher market cap. And I think Kronos should be one of the top cryptocurrencies. With everything that they have going for them, they should be one of the top cryptocurrencies, in my opinion. So if I bought 100% right now, it would get me five. If I bought 100%, which is only $5 or $2 worth, it would get me 552 PiCoin, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. I would love to hold 1 million of this. So let's say if I wanted to, I know I don't have the funds here, but let's say I wanted to buy another $200 worth. That would get me another 36 1,000 coins. So another 1,000 would get me 200,000, I guess. Another $1,000 would get me about 200,000. Would give me 188,000 as I'm contemplating it. I like Picoin a lot, but let's go ahead and look at my my funds overview on crypto on Gate.io. We're gonna see that Floki, that's down to $45. I invested $60 there, or $54. So it's not down too far. Doggy Crypto, I invested $70 into Doggy Crypto. That's down quite a bit. It went up to 140 and then came down to where it is now. SafeMoon, that's that's pretty bad. I've heard some bad news about them recently. Elon, I invested 20. It's up to 21. Let's see. I invested $20 here. That's down a little bit. Baby Doge, I invested $20 there. It's down to $13. I have 5.1 billion. Saitama, I have 1 billion. I invested like $20. I invested $10 into Yoshi, and it's down to $6. Um, so yeah, I mean that's what I hold in Gate.io. I have a bunch of platforms that I invest on. Appreciate it, Matt. Stay away from SafeMoon. The developers pull some money too fast, in my opinion. So wait, do you think I can pull this out? Yeah, because I've been wanting to sell SafeMoon forever. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm done with SafeMoon. Anybody that's a SafeMoon fan, I'm sorry. But I am done with SafeMoon. Let's go to spot trading and let's trade SafeMoon for USDT and then buy some more. Come on, go there. Yeah, let's find SafeMoon, SFM, USDT, and let's go ahead and trade my SafeMoon balance, 100% of it, and just get the $25. Ah, come on, man. I gotta go through this. It's gonna tell me to do plus or minus 1%. There we go. Filled. Now, let's bring this back over here. Let's go to, should I go to Pi? Or is there any other position that people think is a good position? I think there was one on my list. Give me a second. There's one on my list here. I'm not sure if we could find that. Rubik? Rubik at 16 cents. I wasn't sure what was, because I have it on my list. I was looking at it, but I don't think I can get a lot if I did end up doing that. I think Rubik was shown to me, and this is currently at a very low point. If we look at the overall supply, we're looking at 88%. We're looking at an $18.2 million market cap. I mean, I would at least want to invest $100. I wouldn't want to invest. I mean, right now it's at a low point, 16. So if I do come over here and literally take the max, I can get 179 of it. But obviously that's not a crazy high that it got to. It would be 70 cents, which I would turn $25, into about 100 something dollars, which is not crazy, but it would double or triple, and I would at least want to put like 100 or $200 into it. So let me hold off on what I have there because I can obtain 179, which I would probably obtain a little bit less because I would need to put plus or minus 1%. So it would probably be, if we adjust that, it would be 176 instead of 179. Because I like my orders to go through like right away. I have an issue with that. Let's also look at another position. I think there was, I don't know if Reflect is on here. Reflex? No, that's a different position. Yeah, I had a couple of coins on here listed. Dumping the coin. Do you think Evergrow has potential? I don't know what Evergrow is. You should pin that burn tweet to the top of your profile. Can you do that? Which burn tweet? Because I tweet about this one, the one only 40 retweets. Let's do this one right here. But people don't come and view my profile a lot. That's the issue. I mean, I could do it, but then I'll replace it. Boom. I'm gonna probably do it, you know, more. So I'll burn some, and I'll add proof to it today. Um, let's see. I don't know what Evergrow is. Is it a crypto coin or is it a a stock? It's a crypto coin. Do I think Evergrow has potential? It's currently down 22%. You can see that it has 492 trillion coins in circulating supply. We are seeing it at a $216 million market cap. It's definitely reached a high point of, obviously seeing that $216 million market cap. But if you're looking at something in the beginning, this was probably to a point to where it got to a pretty high point here, 0.00000032325. Right? If we're looking at the market cap, which we can't get a sense of, I would imagine we had less coins then that were in circulation. And you did see a pretty high point at that point, and now you're seeing it, I guess, add another zero, and that's where you're seeing it now. So I guess if I could say if it has potential, it does look like it has a slight bit of potential, but it's not something I would put a ton of money into because it already reached a $216 million market cap. That's pretty high, right? There's a lot of coins. I kind of changed my mindset saying that, a lot of coins find a way to get to that $1 billion mark. But there's a lot of coins that really, especially when you look at some of the lower coins, that push to get to a $100 million mark. They always find a way to get to that point. But if it does have a ton of potential, it finds a way to push up to 500 million or $1 billion. So I have changed my mindset a little bit there, but slight bit of potential. I wouldn't put all my eggs into one basket. Final question: your metaverse assets, is it worth dip shopping at this time? I I don't have many metaverse assets. I don't really have any. Any ones that I tried to look into and try and buy, they were all like high fees or just ridiculous to get or something like that. So I look at them as a potential mover in the long term because obviously metaverse is going to be huge, and it is already huge. People are excited about any type of metaverse investment that you could have and partnership ships that you could have. Um, so is it worth dip buying? I mean, you could possibly see some potential gains, but that's all I'll give it. If you're looking for long-term gains, I mean, this is probably the time to make that move because the prices are lower for a long-term position. Most of the questions they got was about burns. If you're talking about the Shiba Inu, um, the AMA, yes. I mean, most of the questions they did get were about burns everywhere. So I don't understand how or why, you know, those questions didn't come up more. H bar. I think we get a repeat of a lot of the same questions, which is like H bar, you know, obviously Shiba Inu, obviously looking at people know what Bitcoin is at, but then we get a lot of the same ones that come up, like Shinobi and or whatever Shinja. Right now, we're currently looking at H bar at it's down 16%. This has 19.57 billion coins in circulation, which you have 50 billion left, which is only 39% of supply. So 60% is still out there. You are looking at a $3.7 billion market cap at the current rate. You have seen it a little bit higher, so it shows a little bit of potential to where it was down at these points of 15 cents, and currently it's at 19 cents. So it is at a low point compared to where it can be, and it hovers hard or heavy up here. So if I was looking for anything, I would look for it to double, maybe double and a half, 2.5x, but that's pretty much it that I would look out of it. But if you are looking for a crypto run in the future, this could be something that's a part of that. I think every cryptocurrency will be a part of that in some form or fashion, whether other cryptocurrencies find a way to reach, newer highs they've never reached, or if they just reach those all-time highs and resist hard. Oh, so looks like it has a little bit of potential, but at most 2.5x, in my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. If you see a lot more, then you could see a lot more. That's why you have multiple opinions out there. It's not just mine that matters. It's also, other people's opinions that matters. So it's always great to get a second opinion on what you think out of it. Thoughts on Cardano because it hasn't made any move in a long time. So I still like Cardano. I have Cardano. I don't have a crazy amount of it. I think I have like 900 or 600 or something. And I know that it has a ton of potential to get back to where it was, up in the twos. But I don't know. I really don't know how strong that position is. It seems like people, cryptocurrency is all about popularity, and it has, obviously a great use case. It's up there in the top 25 cryptos. You can see that push up to a higher level. It did hit a $100 billion market cap very briefly. And I think it could be one of the top coins, and I have had it listed as one of the top coins when we see cryptos run, right? When we see Bitcoin run up to all-time highs or $100,000, and then Ethereum go up to 5,000, 6,000, $10,000, right? You're going to see BNB really be in that third place mark. I think we're going to see crypto.com in that fourth place mark, and then we're going to see ADA or Solana, ADA. We're going to see a lot of different positions there, but I think it will be a top 10 cryptocurrency even after the run, in my opinion. So do I like Cardano? Yes, I do. I know it hasn't made a move in a long time, but understand that a lot of cryptocurrencies really haven't made a move in a long time. If you look at the entire market on a chart, you can see that we hit our peak, basically like middle of last year, right? And then we started to see that fall towards the end of the year and then into the new year. And now we're looking at it at its really, really low point. And if it wasn't for this whole Ukraine situation going on, we wouldn't have what we're having here. It would be altcoin season. If it wasn't for the inflation, Ukraine situation, everybody in the government deciding to speak and influence the price in a big way, institutions being afraid of things that are happening, also wanting to control every single aspect of people making money, we wouldn't be right here. We would be at a better spot, in my opinion. Um, you would think if the stock market falls, then commodities would go up, and so would crypto. Yeah, but if they're all tied together because institutions want to control exactly, or institutions, hedge funds, uh, any way that we as people can make money, they want to control the way that we're, investing. They will find those routes that we're making money on. A ton of millionaires and a ton of people have become wealthy off of cryptocurrency, and they're figuring out how they can get their hands in the pot a little bit. You think about Komodo, I personally like the utility crypto. Um, so I'll let you know that I haven't looked into the utility of this. So understand that when I look into the use case of things, I have to look into something that's probably in the top, 25. But I'll give you an idea of where I believe things will go based on the chart. But we can see here that it's down 20%. Obviously, a lot of things are down quite a bit. The circulating supply, 65% is out there. That's not bad. That's pretty good. You are looking at a total of 130 million. I think I might have looked at this before. 130 million that's out there in total supply, but the max supply says 200 million. So obviously, there's a form of dilution to the total supply, to the current supply as well. So that's not really the biggest strong suit of or positive thing out of that. But you do see the market cap right now is at 61.5 million, which is really low. Fully diluted market cap is still under 100 million, so that's not bad at all. If we look at all history to see where this has been, it doesn't really have a ton of moves, right? In 2017, you saw a large move, and then you see a lot of consolidation for um, a number of months slash year or so before it started to increase around April, when you saw a lot of crypto really make that move. And then towards, June, the middle of the year, that's where you started to see things fall. Now, this did have a little bit of a comeback before kind of creating consolidation, actually being at a lower point right now at that, 19 cent, or sorry, 19 cent mark, 47 cent mark. You could see that it was up to well over, $3, $4 at one point. And I don't know what did happen in that time. Did it get listed somewhere? You don't have a difference in the market cap or the price. You really have the same level there. So nothing really changed in adding cryptocurrency to it. um, but when we look at the markets that it's available on a ton of markets. So I don't see any problems there with any volume, anything like that. It does look like something that has a little bit of potential, but just be wary of that long-term consolidation that you could possibly see. So again, I don't know if anything was added, if this was added on a different platform, but it does show a little bit of potential, especially where it was at and where it could get to, right? This price that we're looking at over here, this is even to $1.23. So to see it even double is great, but to see that potential for it to, 6x is definitely something that I can see there. So if you see strength in the utility, I can definitely see strength in this position because it does have a little bit of fluctuation at least, and it's not something that's just completely flat, right? You can see it go from 50 up to 70 and increase all the way up to $5 or so, right? Decrease down to this level, but then have some fluctuation as well, even after the fact. So it looks good. I wouldn't say that it looks horrible or that your investment is bad, because it does look like it has a little bit of potential, especially if you're looking to play it long term. Um, what's the burn total, Matt, uh, with all incoming dollars? So currently, what we're burning this month is we're burning what we totaled for last month, um, or I guess it was last month and the days previous to that. We made a burn channel, or made a burn video, or two burn videos on this channel, and it totaled to 1,000, a little under $1,200. It was 1,100 and like 50 or something, or maybe a little less. But I ended up rounding that up because I had to split it in half for taxes. So that was $600. I also had BTD, which I had $100 worth, or $86 worth. So I rounded that up to basically $700. So total was $700 there. And I recently bought $700 worth of Shiba Inu, which was 25.5 million that we're going to be burning off at the end of this month. But currently on the burn channel has made, let me go ahead and bring it up. The burn channel has made 1,000 like 400 something in like the first 15 days of let's see, let's go back here. I got to bring up the other channel. Where is it? Oh, I logged out of everything. How did I log out but I'm still streaming? That doesn't make sense. Well, I'm still streaming, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it would let me do that. But that's none of your concern. All right, so let's look at the analytics here. And we're going to see over the lifetime of this channel making money, which was the last like 15 or 16 days, we are currently at $1,470.73. We are almost at 9,000 subscribers, so I appreciate that a lot, but we have gained $1,470.73 here. That's what we currently are standing at. Half of that is going to be burned off, but we still need to finish out February before we can get to the point to where we can burn that off, right? Or even understand what will be burned off in March. So that's where we stand there. Also, guys, again, feel free to follow and retweet this. Retweet this so we can get a lot of SHIB that's burned off. And I will do something today, whatever it gets to. If it gets to 100, that'll be great. That'll be 100,000, SHIB tokens, and we'll continue to do that. And hopefully we can get to 1,000 SHIB tokens or 2,000 SHIB tokens. Thank you for that super chat, yo. I appreciate that. And I didn't mean to like say yo as in like, yo, thank you for the super chat, but yo, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Should we look at a BitTor? It's a coin. I've looked at that previously. Under 90 trillion. I really don't want to deal with coins that have so many trillions of coins. You know what I mean? Like it gets annoying, but you understand you can make so much profit from it. Especially if things do take off, but it all depends on popularity. Understand that people will be like, "Oh, how can you select one of the a coin that's going to blow up?" Well, it's difficult to select a coin that's going to blow up because you don't know where the popularity is. Coins are based on popularity, and I think solely based on popularity. While people will say that coins are based on, utility and, the full use case behind it and how you plan on using it in the future, right? It's not, right? There are coins with really strong use cases that I'm like, how is this not a bigger deal? But it all depends on popularity. This stream is still 10 seconds behind the Let It Burn stream. Yeah, it's pretty far behind. Just because I have to have one that sort of I would say suffers in the time factor because I'm streaming on two platforms, which means that it's, using a lot of bandwidth. Is that what that is? But yeah, it's very tough to figure out what is going to blow up because use cases, I don't think at least, matter until you get into the top 25. Then you start pushing what it's all about, and you're like, all right, this is what the platform's about, this is what the ecosystem's about, this is what we plan to do. But if you see an up and coming coin that's in like the top 100, it's not necessarily about the use case. It's about finding a way to push that up to the popularity. And people will push the use case to say, oh, this is what the use is. It's going to change the game. But really, when they say that, it's all about bringing that coin up to the top, 25, right? And it's very tough to find those coins that will make that move or transition up to that level. Because what's the next coin, right? I was told in the past that I should buy Shiba Inu, and the price, I believe, had 2 more zeros at the time. People told me I should do that, and I was just like, I don't know. Like it doesn't, like it's not that it doesn't make sense to me, but I don't know what makes it a move. Is it just something that's trying to feed off a Dogecoin? And kind of yes, because it's basically saying it was the Dogecoin killer and you're feeding off a Dogecoin in a big way. But Shiba Inu has had more success than Dogecoin has had, growing by millions of percent, right? I bought something at $4.40 for $4,400, but now it dropped to $2.36. Should I average down so I can sell to break even? What are your thoughts? What did you buy, Madly? I want to know what you bought because it all depends what you bought if you should average down. And I'm not gonna don't take mine as just the sole advice or sole opinion, right? I'm giving you my thoughts on it. It's always great to have a second opinion, But then what you should do is also, maybe reach out to some other people that understand crypto and say, hey, this has moved quite a bit. Should I sell and get back in, or should I average down, or what should I do? Should I accept my losses? You should always have a plan right from the start to say where you plan to get out of the position if it comes back on you. You know what I mean? And I can tell you with SOS and ZOM, I did have that plan, but overnight I didn't have liquidity to get out. So things just completely fell down one day from SOS going from $4 where I invested at, or technically $5 because I did double down and then triple down, right? So from $5 where I invested at all the way down to like $3 or so. So it was a massive loss out of that. And did I expect it to go lower? No, I didn't. Did I expect the market to completely pull back as much as it did? No, I didn't. So that's those are two of my positions, and I'm like, I made a mistake. I should have accepted the losses, but should have, could have, would have, right? It's something that I'm comfortable with losing. If I'm okay with putting that money into the stock market and losing that money, I'm fine with it, right? You always want to be comfortable with what you invest. Don't just throw everything that you own into one position, because then you can potentially lose, half of that, or technically 80% of that position. For SOS is 80% of that position. If I would have invested everything that I owned into that position at $4, seeing that it could come back, it would have been pretty bad, right? Now is a great time to buy. Absolutely. It absolutely is a great time to buy. I'm very bullish on the markets. Hold whatever. Uh it is, if it is a decent project. If it's one of these million crap coins, then take your losses. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. One of these million crap coins. That's funny. So let's see what people are saying on the Let It Burn channel. We have 76 people over there with 167 likes. Thank you guys for watching over there. Remember, I do a 12-hour live stream every day on that channel just to be able to generate more revenue. And if you want to go over there and watch and just let it play, because if you let it play, we can burn off a ton of Shiba Inu. But it seems like we're getting less and less people to join and view every day. So I'm not saying that I'm going to quit doing it, but at what point does it become pointless to do a 12-hour live stream if no one's going to be there? At what point? Because if you're not getting a certain amount of views, you're just playing the live stream for no reason. So I would love to get 200, 300, 1,000 viewers to just watch it, or just let it sit there so that we can generate this money for Shiba Inu. But I don't know. When do you think SHIB will get back up in price? Um, as soon as the market stops completely pulling back. Right now, we're seeing a little bit of a pump to Shiba Inu, at least, from where it was down at this 2000, down at like the 2,147 level, all the way up to 2,200. And now you're seeing it stair step on the way up. So it's looking like it's passing the 200 EMA, which is a good point to pass. Yeah, I think it's looking okay. It doesn't look great, right? Because the price is still low, but I mean, for buying opportunities, I think it looks perfect. Should I invest into SHIB now? If you want to. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but right now, if you invested $700, it'll get you like 30 million coins. So if you wanted to hold 200 million coins at this point, it would probably cost you a very little amount in order to get that 200 million coins. I would love to buy more and stake more, but I'm probably going to, if I do buy more, I'm probably going to wait. Uh, Shib burn. Wait. Yeah, so I can't wait. I hope they do some sort of a transaction tax on Shiba Inu, but I don't know if they can do something like that. I don't know. I mean, it should just be coding, but I don't know. Where can I join into the Let It Burn channel? I don't see a link. If you click into the description, so in the description, the first link in the description is the Burn channel. That's the link. That's the stream right now. I'm actually streaming. I'm dual streaming right now. So feel free to go over there. That first link in the description and join the Let It Burn channel. I built a playlist of 8 to 12-minute Let It Burn videos to play through the night. It seems like more ads and revenue to do that rather than the 12-hour live stream. Yeah, I mean, I would love if people do that to play that through the night or do whatever they want with the position. But that's what I was saying. If the 12-hour live streams, usually people like to chat live to see what's going on, and also it creates new members as you are live. Because right now, if I look at the amount of members that we do have, let me go over to the analytics here, and we look at the members that we do have. It should update with the members, with increased members. So we have 87 members, which is $170 in revenue. So I appreciate everybody that is a member. We have right now we have 86 total members. 54 are Flames members. 21 is Fire members, and 12 are King Flames members. We are all contributing as much as we can to these burns, and just understand that all of the revenue, all of the profits that come from this channel are going towards Shiba Inu burns. So we're looking to do as much as we possibly can in order to burn off this Shiba Inu, right? One day we gain $217. If we can continue on that route, I mean, it could be pretty big. Could be, but it's going to take time to build up the subscribers, to build up the traction, and I'm just going to keep putting out like the content that I'm going to put out. I'm going to put out shorts videos. The shorts videos are probably not going to make much money, but I think it will gain some traction maybe out there if you have something that's really short, and just doing something to get the name out there, and then continue to post those shorts on Twitter to show proof, and also do a lot of things on Twitter to incentivize people to subscribe to the Let It Burn channel, to follow me on Twitter, to make sure we get all of these updates and all that stuff. So again, feel free to follow me on Twitter if you have one, and we can burn off as much as we can. How many members we have on Let It Burn channel? Okay, there we go. I just you should load these chats in. Wait, what? You should load these chats into the 12-hour burn, and people will listen on top of the recording you have playing to tell us to share and wait, to share the link. I don't understand. You should load these chats into the 12-hour burn, and people will listen on top of the recording you have playing to tell us to share the link. I don't know what that means. Join membership easy. It's 99 cents. Yes, it is. When you buy your first big burn from this channel, we might all look back one day and think that was the turning point in Shiba Inu. I mean, you might. That's what I'm saying is like people don't understand how much we can support Shiba Inu if the name was out there or if everything was out there. I don't know what to do in order to get this channel to people, to let people know that this has burned so much. And I really don't know. Maybe go on some of these chats and say, hey, subscribe to the Let It Burn channel. We're burning off Shiba Inu, but I don't want to spam anybody's chat. I also don't want to do that with like any type of audio format. If people would send this to the maybe SHIB Reddit forums or We obviously can tweet at people, but it still doesn't help unless those people retweet it. Become a King Flames member. Helps burn this token and helps us all win. Yes, it does. But you don't have to become a King Flames member. You can do it at the level of 99 cents. If we had literally 9,000 subscribers that we have now and all of you guys are members, that would be $9,000 that we would go towards the burn, which half of that, basically, 4,500 would go towards burning off Shiba Inu. And at this moment, 1,000 SHIB, if we were able to burn, let's say 4,000 SHIB right now, 4,500 SHIB, that would be 203 million coins that we can burn off of a $4,500 SHIB burn there. So again, right now I'm going to be burning 25.5 million in one instance. I'm also going to be burning, I think, 100,000 that I can possibly claim on Twitter and say this was from the Let It Burn channel. We do burns every month. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But put the audio from these people from these, so people are more interested. They're going to leave because the same sound audio is playing when they go back to the channel. If there is some content, they will stay strong. Yeah, so people have said that what I should do is probably make a burn playlist and go about that. And what I could do is restream the same stream, but I don't want it to, like, if I get a red flag, I mean, if I get like a what is it called? A strike, that's not good for the channel. Like, not good at all. I don't want any strikes for any channels, right? My main channel, especially, and this channel at all. So I can try to, but if I restream a stream, that's where it ends up becoming dicey. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I can do something like that. But again, we're not talking about Shiba Inu at that point. Like, we would be talking about the entire market. So I don't know. I have to figure something out. I mean, what we could do, again, we could literally take a playlist of the previous videos and play those on a loop, back to back to back to back to back to back. Just continue to play those. And maybe that'll work. I don't know if we'll receive any type of copyright claim at all. But I don't know how that will affect everything in a big way. Maybe I can take videos that we don't necessarily need to have an update on, like the price or anything. We'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna make a playlist, and we'll do that instead of recording audio, because again, like you said, it's just a repeating audio. But I just hope that people will become members. Whoever's there, people will become members. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Matt has taught me a lot. This is my go-to as well. Most of the other people are out to get views. Matt is trying to help us all as far as SHIB holders. Yeah, I mean, I try and help everybody. Especially if I'm in a position, right, and I believe in that position a lot, I want to show my full support for that position. While others, may be coming out and just put out, 10 videos a day for strictly views purposes. I mean, it seems like all that information could be put into one video or two videos, but 10 different videos to go and say, oh, you know what? Twitter, when we go on here, this person said this. Well, let me expand this into a 10-minute video or a 6-minute video and just talk about this and get 20,000 people to watch. It's like, why do we need to do that? I understand Like I've never been that type of person. There's been many of days where I'm like, I don't really have too much information to talk about SHIB right now, but on the Let It Burn channel, I have to get something out because I want to burn off Shiba Inu, and that's what that channel is all about. And then I figure out, what I may have to talk about on my main channel, but obviously, if I don't put out a video, I have no revenue for the day for my main job, which is my main channel, especially since the investments are not working out right now, because things are coming back just a little bit. We're starting to see a push in Harvest Finance from 82 to 83. That's good, or almost 84. Hopefully, we see some positivity there. I also might get a call from my vet because I probably will have to take her in the next, you know, like 10 minutes to get like restitched or something. And I don't know if they have to schedule me or anything like that. So, uh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see if the market has recovered just a little bit. So a little bit, 1%, gaining 1%. I'll take that. The overall market in the last hour, we're seeing a lot of green. That's good to see, right? Seeing Polkadot up 3.5% in the last hour. Good to see. 1.5% in the last hour. I can look at the chart and it looks a little bit bullish from where it did bounce from, around that 2100 mark or so. So I'm happy about that. All right, let's see. I feel the people that are likely to stake or farm their crypto instead of panic sell. Yeah. So only got 8 million Shiba. Will will I be a millionaire soon? Will you be a millionaire soon? I would probably say no. um, but will you be able to make a decent amount in the next 5 or 10 years? Yes. Will you be able to make millions of dollars? It really depends on your selling strategy, because in the next couple of years you might see that go to a level to where you make $20,000 off of it or $30,000 off of it, and that's not a lot, but it's something, right? And you could also see in the next, maybe 5 years, it goes to a penny, and now it may be worth, $100,000 or $200,000 or something like that. And then you see it start to run a little bit more, and that's where you'll start to see more gains towards the dollar mark because you'll have $8 million. Now, if you hold it for that long, just understand how difficult that's going to be. Understand, for the people that say I'm holding until it hits a dollar, I'm holding until it hits 10 cents or whatever, just understand how difficult that is going to be. If you have, let's say, $6,000 or $10,000 invested into a position, right? And that $10,000 turns into $150,000. Are you not tempted to do anything with that position? It's probably likely that you won't be tempted to do something with that position. Okay, so let's continue to move. Now it gets to a point to where it's worth $250,000. Are you tempted? You might be tempted. You might be more tempted. And there's probably a lot of people that will be more tempted. Out of 10 people, you'll probably see, let's say, 3 people that will be tempted to sell at that point. Then it gets to a level of 500,000. You'll probably have 70% of people that are more tempted to sell at that point. Will they sell? I would say you probably have, let's go with 5 or 4 people that will actually sell, but on or before that point. So then now you have, let's say you have 6 people. Let's say you have 5 people that are left as it gets to $500,000. You have a person that sold in the beginning at $100,000. You had more people that sold at $500,000. You had 4 people that sold at $500,000. So 5 people that are left. Well, now you get to $1 million. $1 million that's in your account. What are you going to do with that position? There's probably, I would say, you know, 80% of the people would probably sell. So let's leave 2 people left, right? It takes a lot to hold positions that are worth $1 million plus in your account with fear that it could come back to previous levels that it was at, right? That's a ton of fear because every day it's moving thousands of dollars in your account for one position. It's not multiple positions, it's one position, right? That's where it's insanely tough for you to look at that and go, you know what, I can hold on to this $1 million. The Dogecoin millionaire was really strong because, he basically held on to something that was worth $3 million at the time. And he could have taken, 1.8, $1.5 million worth and, made a lot of money from it, right? And then all the rest would have come back. That would be okay. But as you're holding millions of dollars in the position and you're going up to a level of $1, let's say you have 8 million coins and you now hold it at 70 cents or, 50 cents. That's $4 million that you're holding. $4 million that you are holding if you have 8 million coins at 50 cents, right? That's $4 million. Can you hold on to $4 million? Can you look at that position and go, I'm comfortable with holding $4 million in one asset? Jesus. No. I can tell you without taking any type of profit during that whole entire time, it's going to be tough for you to hold $4 million. Let's say throughout the whole entire time you were taking money and now you took 100,000, 200,000, now you hold 300,000. You're going to be less tempted to make any type of move because you already have money that you're putting in other areas. Now, when it gets to a level that you just don't want to let go, let's say if it gets up to $10 million worth and you're like, you know what, I'm done. You take the $10 million and you put it in other areas. You can live off of the interest that you gain from $1 million in a standard index fund or potentially in crypto.com at 14%. Hopefully this doesn't last long and they can resolve this quickly before it gets too ugly. Yeah, I hear you. I agree. From 10 cents to $1, only 10x. Might as well move into the next big thing for 100x. Mental strength, or the guy is just dead. I guess. AKA Doge guy. I give him props for holding. Yeah, I give him props for holding as well. I mean, he gained his community and he's able to make a living off of his community. Like if you go to his Twitter, I follow him on Twitter. If you go to his Twitter, I don't know if he's still the Dogecoin millionaire. Do I follow him on Twitter? Is it Pro the Doge on Twitter? I don't know if it is. Oh, he's Slum Doge millionaire now. So yeah, he built a following on Twitter, has 214,000 followers on Twitter. He also has his YouTube, right? You can go and find him on YouTube, and he has, I think, 100 million subscribers over there. So, I mean, he created a following, he created a brand, and it's good. I'm happy for him, but you could have definitely held on to half of it and still created that brand and still held on to that brand, still held on to the people. Because then it shows that you know what you're doing. And then you could have bought the same amount that you have and paid way less money for it. So say right now, I think it's worth like, it's got to be worth, I don't even know how much he has, but it's got to be worth like 300, maybe 700 or $500,000 worth. He put in $180,000, so he's still up. But you're looking at his account and seeing $500,000 worth, and he could have basically taken out 1.5 million and put $500,000 worth in at the bottom if he wanted to, if he truly believed in it. So I don't know. I can't deposit my money fast enough. I'm looking at everything and I just want to buy. I'm suffering from a bad case of FOMO right now. I agree with you. I don't have enough money to buy everything. I have money, but the way my bank account is set up, I got a checking and a savings. All the money's in my savings. It takes 3 business days. No, I'm just playing. That's Kevin Hart if you don't know. Um, but yeah, I the way my bank account actually is set up, like I can't every time I think about that, I think about that joke. Um I basically can't move the money fast enough over to my other bank account because my other bank account is the one that I can link up to um other brokerage accounts. This one, the one that I have right now that has all of my money in it, or all of our money in it, I can't link it up to any investment account because the bank itself has been blacklisted, which we are working on getting away from that bank. Like we'll probably still use it because they have some great services, some great loans and stuff, but we can't link our investment accounts to it, which sucks. Uh, is now a good time to get some coin? I hold and hold on with my cold dead hands to get a Lambo. I mean, I don't know if that's your goal is just to get a Lambo because I would take Lambo money and reinvest it and turn it into 4 times Lambo money. Um, which coin can get me there with $1,000? Which coin can get you to Lambo money with $1,000? Well, there are a lot of coins that have potential to get you to higher levels. I think I think that Krill coin in the future is going to be a big coin, right? I think that obviously Gitcoin shows its potential, and at $5 is a huge price. Uh, well, a low price, but it's a huge level, huge buy-in price. I'm wondering why they're not calling me. They opened at 9, so I'm wondering why they're not calling me because I have an emergency. Having a baby shark? What the heck's going on there? Um, but yeah, once they call me, I will be happy with that. Let's see. But I would say if you were looking at it like my positions that I'm going heavy in on, um, and I already went heavy in on, I wanted a quick trade in Harvest Finance, so I currently have 30 that I didn't want to spend to get up to 230 or 250 or so, and that's where I will take that out. Uh, when we look at Krill coin, that's at a very low price. I think that will be more of a longer term move though. OMG network, that will probably be a longer term move where it was at $20 and now it's at $3.45. So that's a huge move. Gitcoin was at $30. It's currently at 5. Compound at $99 when that was previously at 550 or something, 500 plus. Loop ring is really low. So there's a lot of positions that you can actually make these moves. And I wouldn't suggest that you just take what I say as, and you just buy into it. Buy into what you believe can move and look at all of the things that I'm looking at when I look at a coin. The circulating supply, the market cap, the history, right? The use case maybe. Look at a lot of things. You have to do your own research. Cars are the worst liability. Uh, I guess. With the next Fed announcement next month in regards to interest and inflation further deplete the market, I would imagine that the market will be increasing and they will put a stop on the market and not further deplete it because I think the market will come back. And what we're going to see is that like put a stranglehold or a stop on the market and then actually see sort of a decrease there or a little bit of a retracement from that increase. So essentially creating some health. because if something increases too fast, it's not healthy. It's not healthy movement. OMG sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I think it is when you look at that position and see the history of it and where it did go. Let's go up here. And funny thing is, some big names hold OMG network and probably buying more, but you're looking at 100% of the supply that's out there. It's 140 million coins that are out there. And what we're looking at, if we look at history, we can see if history finds a way to repeat itself, right? You're looking at a $20 price point. You're looking at a way higher price point than where it is right now. And really, you're just looking at something to jump into, and this will find a way to get back up to those levels. So currently at these low prices for OMG network, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, that's $400 for another 100 coins. I'll take it, you know? What's going on with that dog? I probably when is the burn video, Matt? When is the burn video? Like how when we're actually burning off Shiba Inu? So I have the Shiba Inu in here, the 25.5 million. I did send 1 million to um, a giveaway winner, but we have 25.5 million that we need to burn off. And the burn can't happen yet because I do have to hold a certain amount in here. I don't think I can do it right now, but I do have to hold the $700 that I just deposited for 6 days. So it's probably going to happen towards the end of the month. I will try to do it on the 28th. When's the 28th? What day is the 28th? I don't have a calendar. Alexa, what day is the 28th?
The next occurrence of the 28th is Monday, February 8th, 20.
It's a Monday. Okay.
No, today is Thursday, February.
Cancel? I don't need to hear anymore from that lady. Hopefully, I didn't set off anybody's like echo or something. I don't know if you're listening to me on like the TV or uh, like some sort of speaker or something. Sorry. What is this? It's time to burn more SHIB. Uh, Raffle on some Let It Burn merchandise. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That could be a good idea. It doesn't seem like people like the merchandise too much. I went over to my merchandise and it doesn't really sell that well. I love the shirts. Don't get me like I love the shirts. I don't know why they don't. I don't know if anybody has had the quality of the shirts, but they are phenomenal. Like other shirts that I buy, they start to like shrink when I put them in the dryer. These shirts do not do that. I guess they're pre-shrunk, and they fit perfectly. The not financial advice shirts, the other not financial advice shirt where it has the not symbol in there. I think it's pretty cool. I think it feels great too. And I'm wondering why they haven't called me because I'm just a little concerned. Um, I'm gonna call them right after this. Genius. What's genius? Oh, creating a Let It Burn channel. I hope that people just continue to subscribe to the Let It Burn channel. Did we hit 9,000 subscribers yet? We're very close. Where's the analytics? We are 8,937 subscribers. Um, we're less than 100 subscribers away. We're almost there. I would love to hit 10,000 subscribers. I can't wait. And obviously grow heavy from there and just put out more and more videos. Maybe I should do what others do on their channel, like because what we would see on some other channels, I'm not going to name any names. I'll just let it go. is we see 10 videos created for SHIB to where they literally do like 4-minute videos and they talk about Shiba Inu, and then they make another video, and there's like 10 videos in a day with Shiba Inu, and they get um, so many other views. Is Matt the only YouTuber that burns SHIB? It seems like it. There's another one. Let me look at it. If you guys want to subscribe to that as well, let me see if I can bring it up. I'll keep the analytics here, and we'll live with those analytics. But what I will do is I'm gonna go into YouTube and look it up. I think it's Shiba Burn. I think they have like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. I did shout them out a while ago, um, and let people know that this is the way uh, you should look at this channel. So yeah, Shiba Burn has 3.49 has 3.49 million or 3.49 million, 3.49 thousand subscribers. They gain about 100 or 200 views. Yesterday, the one video that he posted gained 192 views. I think they are doing their first burn at the end of this month. I did see on Twitter that they were doing the first burn. So this is the YouTube channel. If you guys want to go and subscribe to that as well, they are doing burns. I haven't seen like all the receipts or anything like that, but feel free to go and check that out. And they do have this one, Burn and Chill, Bigger Entertainment, that has 16,000 subscribers. And all of these I think are related to music. This one is a technical analysis one as well. So Burns, $10 per thousand views. He spends a lot of time doing this. So uh, obviously, taking 50% of the revenue is not profitable for anyone. It's not profitable for me. It's not profitable for him. But it could be profitable in the end if you're holding Shiba Inu. It looks like I'm gonna have to restart my computer soon, so I'm gonna have to pick a time. I'll snooze it for now. I don't know when it'll come back, but I will need to restart my computer for an update, which sucks because I have so many things that I keep open and I need to save them in the right places. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make a playlist of different videos that we can watch that we can burn Shiba Inu with. Yeah, so he does a lot of stuff. I guess live AMA chat. He streamed that. I didn't even notice that he did that. Um, he also does, I guess, gaming. Anything to some of it, some of this right here. So like gaming and stuff, that'll probably make $2 per thousand views. But any technical analysis will make $10 per thousand views. So feel free to go and subscribe to this guy if you want to. It seems like he puts a lot of time into it as well. I haven't seen the receipts on anything, but I'm sure he has them. I also want to include my receipts. I'm gonna put that in there with the amount that I've sent to the burn wallet. So it'll be um maybe my wallet address communicated to the burn wallet and how much was sent in there. We'll figure that out, but I will have the receipts there of everything that gets burned. Thoughts on ADA right now? I like ADA right now. Current price is very low. I still have ADA, but I haven't been putting more money into it because my overall thoughts on ADA was more of uh, a longer term staking position. But as it got up to $100 billion market cap, I understand that that's really um, they did call me now, so they're give me 1 second. Let me just uh, mute everything. All right, audio is good. Make sure the audio is good. I have two things that I have to put the audio on. All right, can everyone hear me on everything? Just make sure everybody can hear me on both channels. I will keep talking. Just let me know if the audio is good, or I'll stop talking, but let me know if it's good. Yep. I don't know if that yep was referring to the audio or if it was to somebody else. Just do like audio and thumbs up. Emojis only. All good. Perfect. I set the amount of each token. What was I talking about? Talking about ADA, I think. I think ADA is good. I like it. The only thing is I haven't bought more because I thought of ADA as a long-term staking position for me, but now I see so much staking potential in other positions that why would I go heavy in on ADA? But I do think that it has growth potential back up to at least $2 or $3 and probably even a level of $5 to be honest. Audio, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Thoughts on Filecoin? I haven't seen Filecoin in quite some time. I haven't looked at it, I guess. So I was actually, I think, bullish on Filecoin way back when. I just didn't buy into it. And let me look at it year to date to see the prices that I was actually at. I think it was, wow, this really came back from a level of $30 all the way down to 19 or 15. That's crazy. Let's look at all history. I was going to say, I think it was here when I decided to look into it a little bit more, but I didn't buy it and I saw it rise up and I was like, ah, man, I missed out on an opportunity. It got over $100, but then did start to decrease quite a bit very, very fast. So, it does show, 100% of the supply is out there. However, the max supply is not known, which means it could have dilution in the future. Um, So it's currently at a $2.8 billion market cap. It definitely can go higher. If we look at the market cap before, it was at a $12 billion market cap. But that starts to scare me when you look at things that are at $1 billion market cap. And that's why I didn't buy into it because I was like, I want something that's a little bit lower on the market cap side. I don't want to buy into a ton that are in the $1 billion market cap because I feel like they can't grow too much more. And looking for that to double is a lot of work. Um, so I think it's good, but I just, even though you see this potential to where it's like you have that peak, that valley, that peak, that valley, I I don't want to make that move into it. And I do think that it can easily get back to that $10 billion market cap. So if you're looking for it to triple in price, it can definitely do that. But it's probably going to be a little bit longer term, maybe a couple of months before you can have that play out. And just looking at the chart, understanding the use case is a different story, but that's just looking at the chart. Is it good to buy CRO? I think any time is a good time to buy CRO. And if you stake $40,000 worth of CRO, you're going to get a 12% staking rewards on what you're staking there, the $40,000, which is huge. I mean, getting 12% of that uh, every single month, or well, every single week, you're basically getting that payout. That's phenomenal. Right? I just wanted to bring up crypto.com. Let's bring up crypto.com because I want to find something that's like that. I still can't get into crypto.com exchange. I've been trying off and on. I don't know why. And then it says it's not available in the US, but it is. Obviously, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how much you would gain. I'm trying to find something that is 12%. So 12% will be USDC at $4,000 staking reward. So if I had $4,000 staked in that, let's go with USDC coin, and I wanted to take, let's say, $40,000 out of that. That's $4,000. out of that $40,000, what you would gain out of that 12% is $4,800 per year, or $92 paid per week. So you're getting, uh, I would say, let's say a tenth of a paycheck of someone, right? Looking at someone who's getting $1,000 per week, maybe that's too much, but that's $100 a week paid from just USDC, or just from CRO alone. Now, if you have um, uh, a little bit more that you're invested into CRO, or you're putting money into USDC at the time, so you're getting, let's say, that $4,800 per year, just from that. That's great to see. Now, if you decide to invest in USDC with the rest of it and put another $40,000 in there, that's $5,600 that you'll be gaining, or $107 from USDC per week. So $207 from $80,000 that you're invested. Now, if you decide to stake more in there, and let's say you wanted to stake $500,000, eventually, like maybe you gained on a huge investment, and instead of putting in an index fund, you now want to gain this. So you're gaining $1,346 per week from USDC, $70,000 per year off of a $500,000 investment into the position. If you're staking $40,000 or more, I mean, that's huge, right? That's absolutely huge. So it's going to be $1,346 plus the $100 of staking rewards for CRO. Now, that's only if you have that much. It's only if you have 140 or $540,000 available, and maybe with some sort of play you can have that much, but you have to work your way up to earning that much. And I think you investing, a good $1 million into this could be huge, which I think at a certain level, you can only invest a certain amount into USDC. So say if you have $1 million, you're gaining $140,000 per year, or $2,692 per week. I mean, that is literally a biweekly paycheck for a lot of people in a professional field. $140,000 per year is, well over what a lot of people get paid. So, and that's just investing $1 million. I understand what it sounds like. $1 million is a lot of money, but if you have $1 million, there's a way that you could do that. If you stake UST on Anchor Protocol for 19%, a lot of those things aren't really. I'm not saying that that's not reliable, but a lot of like the wallets and, DeFi wallets, regular wallets, all of that other type of stuff that you look at and you say, oh, you get a 70% return on this position. Well, those percentages change all the time. And most likely that percentage won't be the same after a certain amount of people decide to stake it. It's just because somebody really needed it and they're looking to pay a crazy amount of interest because they know that it's going to triple or double. A lot of times you can take some of those and say, what do they know that we don't know? Because if they're offering 50% for a position, they expect to gain more than 50% on loaning out that money. So what do they know that we don't know with that position, right? They probably know a lot. So then I usually go heavy on that position. How can these staking platforms afford to pay out such high returns? So for USDC, when they lend it out, they end up getting such a high return back. So that's why they can end up lending out that much. The funny thing is, like when you're lending to a bank, or when you put your money into a bank, basically they're using your money in order to lend it out. So they're gaining so much more on all of this, but they're only paying you a 0.001% interest rate. But then they're gaining, 14% interest on top of the money that they have, which is a interest structure that's probably in the first, maybe they're loaning it out to homeowners or whatever. And that's in the first 15 years, they're gaining a crazy amount of interest, so that, if you come in, or a bunch of people come and decide to take out their money, they've gained a lot of interest in that first 15 years by loaning it out to people within these loans, right? by spending this money and getting this money back in the form of interest. So these banks are making so much more money and they're not paying you this much. But eventually they're going to be forced to do this with all of these cryptocurrencies or all of these platforms that are starting to do this. They're not putting banks out of business, but they're forcing them to give realistic rates or better rates to people in that are banking with them. So you're going to start seeing a lot better rates as these start to get more popular, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just thinking that way, but in my opinion, that's what I believe what's going to happen. I just realized you might be in a Matthew Perry different time zone. Looks like I'll be all right. What? You might be in a different time zone. Okay. Oh, we didn't talk about whether it was where do you live? Like West Coast or where? How far are you behind? Binance has 70% on cake at the moment. Silly question, but if we all become multimillionaires from SHIB, who the hell pays us? So if we all become multimillionaire from Shiba Inu, right? Um, the price adjusts as people start to sell. So understand that I think this will have endless potential, and there will probably be a lot of people that sell at certain levels, but it's all based on buying and selling. So while you buy or while you sell the position, somebody else is probably buying it, right? So it's they're basically paying you. The people that are buying it are basically paying you because you're selling it back to USDT while someone is taking USDT and buying it for SHIB because they see the price going up. For me, I'm going to sell it obviously on the way up when I see it hit certain milestones or my milestones, because on the way down is going to be very difficult. I don't think it will be like something that completely falls down. I think it will have consistent growth and it will have pretty decent size, resistance or pullbacks. Retracements. That's the word I was looking for. So I know it's tough to gather Central time. So you're 2 hours behind. Okay, I can work with your. Let's see, that would be what 12:15 for me. I can do 11 my time, which will because I have to send a picture to somebody. So I can. Or you said you're still good with that time. You're still good with 10:30 or 10:15. Let's do 10:30, which would be 8:30 for you. Uh, AMC rise as people buy the tasty dip. How far will it go? Um, I don't know. I haven't looked at it right now. We are at 9:30, so let's see if we can find some movement. So we are seeing AMC start to make a little bit of a move. How far will it go up? That's a good question. I firmly expect or fully expect for things to pull back quite a bit. So seeing people buy this dip, um, is just showing that we still have a lot of buying strength within this. We're still down 2%, and good thing is SOS is only down by 12%. ZOM is down by 8% still. So obviously not a lot of buying power. GME is starting to skyrocket as well, or make some moves at least up, or it's down 4%. But AMC is solidly making that move. We needed to break this level, which is looking like it's showing a lot of buying strength to break this level here. So pass that line very quick, and we can make that move there. Thanks, Hayden. What? Hatton. Just wanted to wish everybody good health in these times. Thank you for saying that. New staking duration on Binance 120 days for 12.9%. For what? For what position? For what project? We did see it. We did see it break. We did see it break that level. That's good to see. And now it's definitely on a little bit of a run. We're getting back to break even. I would imagine we're going to see a little bit of a pullback to come back to earth, which is the 15 moving average. And it would make sense if we see everything else pull back and GME and AMC increase a hell of a lot, to tell you the truth. In my opinion, it would make sense to me. What's up with Shiba Inu? What's up with Shiba Inu launch of the burn portal? Wait, launch of its burn portal. Um, I don't know any details if they are planning on doing that sometime soon. I know they did say something about the burn portal in the AMA, but I don't know what the burn portal is all about, right? They made it seem like it was transaction based, but they also, made it seem like as you're using Shiba Swap, right? That's really where it would come from. Um, you would yeah, it's just it wouldn't burn as much as we think it's gonna burn. So hopefully I'm wrong there, and I hope we just burn a crazy amount because I'm looking for obviously this to burn, at least 5% per day. That's what I want to see. And not 5% of the overall coin, 5% of transactions. So if you're looking at in one day, you're looking at 3 trillion or 10 trillion or whatever, we want to burn 5% of those transactions. AMC Rise, or sorry, AMC RSI is smoking. Yeah, it's definitely overbought at the time. Right now is what it's showing. If it dips back below 70, I think we will see the price come back down. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's going to find a way to come back to that level. So you're going to see it overbought and eventually it will come back. I hope that it doesn't. Sometimes you see the strengths in positions to where they don't just come back right away and you see them take off because AMC is definitely capable of something like that. And to see them cover their shorts in maybe a down market like this would probably be um, believable to me. Because if people are selling the position, right, if you see institutions that are selling the position, you see people that are selling the position, it could be something that does, and they end up, covering some shorts within that. Are we bullish on Shiba? Yeah, we're bullish on Shiba. I'm still bullish on Shiba, still holding the position, still buying into it, still looking to burn as much as we can. Seeing a pullback now. Are we going to see the same thing in GME as well? Starting to see that pullback with GME, and we're starting to see that pullback with AMC. Speaking of AMC, I think we're gonna go to the movies this weekend. I need to see what is that called? Uncharted. The ultimate goal is to have so much crypto staked that I'm making $500 a day in interest. When BTC reaches 200,000, notice I said when, not if. My staking portfolio will pay me around $400 a day. Where do you stake it? Do you stake it on crypto.com at 8.5%? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's 8.5% on crypto.com. Maybe we'll see that bounce off the 200 EMA, or we might see it get back to the 15 moving average. Um, I just hope we don't touch this point down here, the 200 EMA, which can always be possible as well, especially in a down market. We're seeing CRO coin, jump back up a little bit off of the 200 EMA. That's good to see. um, but yeah, if you had Bitcoin, let's say you had amount of dollars in Bitcoin. So if you had $1 million in Bitcoin, you would get $85,000 per year or $1,600. So let's say you have 200,000. 200,000 would pay you 8.5% or $326 per week. So if Bitcoin gets to $200,000 and you hold 2 Bitcoin, you probably hold what, like 5? Well, I don't know how much you're getting paid, but if you hold, let's say you hold 2 Bitcoin or maybe 1.5 Bitcoin. Let's say you hold 2 Bitcoin, it gets to $200,000 per Bitcoin. Um, you're currently holding $400,000. that would be $653.85 per week. Um, but you said if it gets to that, you would get paid $400 per day. So that means you must be holding a lot more. How many Bitcoin are you holding? Are you holding five? Then that would be $1 million. And that would be $85,000 per year, or $1,634 per week. Split that into seven. That's obviously not per day. So you would have to be just trying to do some quick math here. But yeah, 8.5%. I would basically put it into something that's not going to move at all and put it into a stable coin. And that would gain me 14%. I have just over 5 BTC, but my entire crypto holding, I'll have much more. um, are you looking to do something with that? Like, because once it gets to a certain level, is there a certain level where you're like, all right, this can't get any higher, and I want to see other returns, or what? Because I think like right now, if you took, and I'm not gonna tell you exactly what you should do, but if you took all of that and put it into something like CRO that has a chance to 10x rather than this to go to 200,000, right? If you hold 5 Bitcoin, this goes to 200,000. That's a 4x, right? That it can increase to from the level of, let's say, $50,000 maybe is your average. Um, Up to $200,000, that's a 4x return versus a crypto.com, which has a easy chance to 4x, if not, obviously seeing a 10x return. So seeing that, however many you have, I guess $500,000 worth of Bitcoin, um, and right now it would be worth less, but $500,000 worth of Bitcoin, you can turn that into something way bigger with just CRO alone. I don't know. I only cash out the interest. Yeah, see, I mean, maybe me, I'm just not the biggest Bitcoin fan. Like, I understand how people made so much money from Bitcoin, but at this point, it's like you're looking at something that can really, if you're looking at it as an investment standpoint, you're really looking at something that can only, 4x or 5x. And most people think that, this can easily get to $1 million in value. I mean, yes and no, but then as this moves, others move more, right? In percentage wise, not dollars wise. So I don't know. And maybe that's just me. I'm just not a huge Bitcoin fan. And that's the reason why, is because by a percentage standpoint, I gain less with Bitcoin. From a dollar standpoint, as it does go to a lower point, let's say if it goes to 30,000, then the dollar standpoint of that getting from you putting 30,000 in there and turning it into 60,000 over, maybe a couple of months is very easy to see. And then gaining 30,000 out of that in a matter of months, and now being able to put that 30,000 into something else is always great. But I don't know. Between the two channels, just shy of 300 people chatting. Good work, man. Keep growing. Keep growing the brand. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Go and follow the Let It Burn channel so that we can burn off more and more Shiba Inu. And we can do some big things. But that's great. That's big numbers that you have. And you do what's great for you. I love that everybody has their own investment style. I just give my opinion, which my opinion may not matter to you. And I appreciate what you're doing, because obviously you have a different strategy. You're sticking to your strategy, and you're gaining APY, gaining money that you can use towards other investments as well. So it's obviously a good strategy. It works for you, and yeah, I plan to have a lot of CRO too. Yeah, I think CRO is gonna be huge in my opinion. I would generate interest with my SHIB and many others. I plan to have a lot of CRO too. Yeah. Where can New York where can New Yorker stake? I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you move out of New York? I don't. I really don't know because I don't know a lot of details around New York because I know you don't really have a ton of options to buy cryptocurrency, which is just stupid to me. It's the dumbest thing possible. Um, so I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, I maybe can do some research on it, but I don't know. All right, well, I think I'm gonna end this live stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, everybody for sending super chats and supporting my business and the Let It Burn channel in a big way. We will be doing the 12-hour live stream in a little bit. I'm probably going to create a playlist of all of my videos that um, are, videos that are general topics and what we're talking about. Maybe the AMA and, talking about SHIB to a certain level and, really just go through that. And I'm probably going to create that playlist, let it loop, and then continue to let that loop um, throughout time, I guess. I don't know. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out all of the links down below. Follow me on Twitter if you want to, because I have a lot of different things I want to tweet out, want to talk about, and I want you guys to hear. And also, I want to burn SHIB. So this is a way of me, talking to the community and asking them how much do they want me to burn. And if you guys retweet it, if you guys like it, if you guys do all that, we will burn as much Shiba Inu as possible. And do everything we can for the position. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.